It's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see teams who have been division rivals since 1961. It's the Eagles and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Chicago Bears. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their friend.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. Touchdown! A.J. Brown from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words,
this defense looking to put a stop to the drive. The ball's in the red zone, but it's 3rd and 5. Fields now to throw. He'll buy some time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Santos' kick is up and through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points. It's already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? From the gun, it's Hurts. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Here's Swift. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
A red zone situation coming up. We'll see how this defense can respond to an impending 1st and goal. Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Swift is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Caleb Shudak on now for the field goal. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but this defense is going to have to be stout here. 4th down, but the offense only needs 1 yard to pick up the first. They're going for it with the option right. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bears will get the football back. And a design QB run in that spot. Maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. They run it on first with Foreman. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the gun, here's Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, if there was ever a time for a big punt return, it's right here. Down 7 in the 4th quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bears take over. Now a 1st down throw. Fields dancing to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
To throw is Fields. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Foreman. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
On third and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in
oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. I get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's the cost right there.
Not so sure their fans feel the same way as you when they just watch that ball get picked and taken the other way, and now they're down 6. Looks like it's going to be a loss for them.
The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. Hurts now, hoping to make up for that pick 6. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Pass complete, Goddard, and they will get the conversion on third down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
He'll look to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Down to the last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way
He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously. But the first game of the year, always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Chicago, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.